great to be with you again. We have a really fun video lined up for you today. Over the next few minutes, you will enjoy watching us play Uno very, very quickly, playing Spot Who's Missing from lots of pictures.
Yeah.
And Hettie, I want you to get an object for me that means something like big, one thing that's really important to you for later.
Okay.
And we got our rooted questions as well. It's all going to be good. So enjoy. Okay, so we've got a good video for you. It's going to be great. Let's start though, Hettie. Let's start with our rooted question from last time.
Let's do that.
Last time we asked the question, what makes you angry? Didn't we?
Yes, we did.
And so I am quite interested to know what makes you angry, Hettie.
I guess one thing is, like, people often say to me, like, why do bad things happen to good people? And like, people just say it all the time, but actually I get that. Like, it really annoys me that the world is so bad. Like, it makes me quite angry that there are people that are great people, wonderful people that do things for other people, and yet they are ill or they're suffering in some way, or they don't have what they need, or, you know, there's just like some people in the world have everything they could ever want, and some people in the world have nothing.
I can see that makes you angry. Yeah. Okay.
I'll stop talking now. What about you?
Well, what makes me angry? I really get really annoyed when people are looked down upon for who they are, particularly like young people, because I've all my working life I've worked with young people, kids and teenagers, and one thing that I hate so much is when like the newspapers all write like, Yobs have done this. All Yobs are awful.
Walked into Asda.
Yobs went to the shop.
Oh dear.
Oh, there's a Yob out on the street. Yeah. And I'm like, not every young person in Southport is like that at all. I know one or two who I've worked with over the years who are interesting. Yeah, you could write a fair few newspaper articles about them. But on the most part, actually, young people are great. Yeah. And they inspire me, and I've devoted all the years of my working life to young people.
We're both good at talking about the things we're
really angry about. It really annoys me. I mean, Hettie, it's even in the Bible. Like this guy called Paul wrote to someone called Timothy and said, don't let anyone look down on you because you're young, but be an example. It's even in there.
That's cool. Yeah. Maybe we should move on.
Okay, that question was from our rooted pack of cards made by Scripture Union, and we're going to choose another question
for next week.
What's our other question, Hettie?
So our question for you to think about now, ready for next week's video, is what do you love about where you live?
Ooh.
I like that question.
Okay. That's a nice one for like at the moment, isn't it? Like, yeah. Okay, great. What do you love about where you live? It's very confusing with three people. I don't know how people do this.
I'm scared.
Oh, Emily's on it.
I don't know what to start.
It's definitely trying to look there.
Blue.
Wow.
Playing the Emily rules.
Not trusting Hettie to deal those cards again.
No, we always play you can only end in a number. Thank you. So sometimes one feels really insignificant, but in a game like Uno, one is really important.
Oh yeah.
Like, you can't win a game of Uno if you've got like a million cards. Like
Yeah.
you get down to one, you say Uno, and then bam, you win.
Yeah, or like doing a jigsaw, like a jigsaw's just ruined when you get to the end and you're just missing that one last piece. I mean, I don't exactly do many jigsaws, but I guess I maybe did when I was a kid.
Yeah, or like when you're baking and you're missing an ingredient. Like Emily made gingerbread today, and then she came in and she was like, I didn't buy any ginger.
How do you do that?
I don't know.
How do you forget ginger for your ginger?
Sometimes there's one thing that when it's missing, it's really important.
Uno is important. Uno. And so I've been having a bit of a tap away at Photoshop, and I have taken away Uno person from these pictures and replaced them with myself. And I want you to guess who I have replaced in these pictures. Ready. Okay, first one.
Ant.
It is Ant, yes.
You can't have Ant and Dec without Ant.
You cannot have Ant and Dec without Ant. Even Tabs and Dec's just not the same.
No, it's not.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Next picture.
Nick Jonas.
It is Nick Jonas. Yeah.
Can't have the Jonas Brothers.
No.
It would be the two brothers instead of three, and their band name would sound Jonas Brothers -1.
Yeah, you can't just leave someone out, can you? A bit rude. Okay, all right. Next one.
Chandler.
Chandler, yes, I have replaced Chandler. You can't have the cast of Friends without Chandler, can you?
True. Can't miss any of them.
No, because they are friends. Next one.
Oh, this one's really hard. There's a lot of people in here. Harry Kane.
It is Harry Kane. You're right. Did you spot that before, Hettie?
That was harder. That one.
Yeah.
Like we couldn't have done as well as we did in the World Cup without Harry Kane.
Well, no,
he was part of the team.
I've replaced him,
and that would be a really bad idea. No.
You could have the England squad with me instead of Harry. No.
No. We should probably just move on.
Okay, so earlier, Hettie, I asked you to find for me Uno thing, one thing that is really, really so important to you.
Yep.
What did you get?
Well, I got this, right? It doesn't look like it's that important, but it's what it represents.
When I grow up, I want to be like Mummy.
Everybody says that I'm just like my mum.
Oh no.
Which is really true. Like all of us in my family have the same face. But I'm getting more and more like my mum as I get older.
No.
It's true. It's true. And my sister got me this because she thinks it's funny that I'm so much like my mum. But actually, that's really important to me because my mum is really important to me, really significant to me. Particularly like for lots of reasons, like partly because my dad died when I was younger, and so all families look different, and for me I've spent a lot of time where it's me and my mum, and so I've built that really good relationship with her. But also, like I said earlier about what makes you angry, like my mum is amazing and she's such a wonderful person. She's so kind and so generous and so caring, and yet over the past few years, like when we got married, around that kind of time when we were getting married, my mum got diagnosed with cancer, and she's been in and out of hospital, having cancers removed and having different treatments and things like that, and she's having some treatment at the moment. And I don't know, I just feel like it's a bit unfair that somebody so wonderful would have something so awful happen to them. And so for me, my mum's really important to me. And I keep this in my bedroom because it reminds me that I want to be able to go through difficult times in the way that she has, because she's been through all sorts of difficult things and she keeps us all cheered up. Even though, it must be hard for her as well.
What would you say, that's your one thing, for your mum, what do you think that one thing is that keeps her so able to go through those times?
So for my mum, I was brought up in a house that went to church, and so I learnt a lot about the Christian faith growing up, and I decided when I was quite young that I wanted to be a Christian as well. So my mum's a Christian, and for her, knowing that God is there for her and having hope that the future can be better is just something that really helps her to know that this is not the end, that this difficult season she's going through at the moment isn't the end.
Because for a lot of people, they would say like, well, how can there be a God who loves people when there's all these bad things and everything? But yet you see it there for someone going through all of that, they're able to still find hope in that. And that's really special. I think for anyone, we need to be able to find those things that give us hope and remember that as Uno, as one person, we are important and we're special.
Because my mum's important to me, somebody else might be important to you, but also on the flip side, you will be important to someone else. Like sometimes people feel really insignificant, and even if you feel that way, you're not. They're actually somebody, whether you believe it or not, somebody is happy that you're in their life, and somebody thinks that you're a significant person in their life and that you can make a difference to them and you can make a difference to other people.
So, what is one thing that you can do? Uno thing, Hettie.
Uno thing that you could do to make a difference to someone else. Because obviously, you know, somebody's important to all of us, as we've said. What could you do that is great for someone else? One thing. Because it could be one phone call makes a massive difference.
It does. One
text
word
makes a massive difference.
One encouraging message, one gift, one...
So your challenge is to do just one thing.
One thing.
One thing.
One thing.
For someone else.
Do it.
One thing. Uno.
Uno. Okay, hope that was good for you. Just remember our rooted question. Our rooted question for this week is, what do you love about where you live? That's a nice encouraging thing to think. You know, maybe
I think I've got it already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't tell me yet though. Save it. And also remember to do that one thing. Maybe let us know what that one thing is. That would be really good. You know, maybe if you wrote something really nice in a comment, that might be the one thing that makes our week awesome.
True.
Who knows? Also, because this is our Uno video, I have, as I promised, this is my big reveal. I have created an online Uno game where you can play Uno against computer versions of me, Hettie, and Emily.
Yes!
You can do it.
Yeah.
So, follow this link. Link is also in the description on the video. And go and play Uno and see if you win. I hope you do.
I'm going to try it, because I beat you at Connect 4. I'll see if I can
I beat myself at Connect 4, so maybe I'll beat myself at Uno. So, go and do that, and we'll see you next time. Bye!